Hello, welcome to Fabric Friday. Quilt. I have some plain white background. It's 94-inch wide, so I've got about a metre of it, something like that. And I have homemade jelly roll strips. Every time I make a quilt or cushion covers or anything, I always take an extra 2.5-inch strip and put it aside until I've got loads of them, like now. And this isn't all that I've got. Just a second. As you can see, I've also got 2 large rolls left. A lot of them are because the strips are duplicated, and that's a little bit of Christmas fabric, jelly roll strips. But I've got 4 of the same fabric here because I want to do them as the centre of the blocks. I'm doing this somewhat different than I normally do. It's going to be my own pattern, but I'm going to try and keep a track of how many of what size and all the rest, how many I cut. So my first port of call is to cut these 4, they're all the same, into 2.5-inch squares. So when I've done that, I'll come back when I've sorted out what I'm doing next. Those 4 strips, they're exactly the same. I've cut a load of 2.5-inch squares, and I've got spare in case I need it. From the darker strips, I used 12 dark strips, and from there I've cut out 4.5-inch pieces, and this is what's left in case I need more. From the lighter strips, 12 again, cut out a load of 6.5-inch strips, spares here in case I need them. From the white background, I cut out a load of 2.5-inch strips, from which I cut down into 2.5-inch squares and 4.5-inch by 2.5-inch. Sorry about that. This cold is still taken hold of me, and it's fogging my brain now, so I can't work things out, and so I'm not going to sew just yet. But that's where I am at the moment, and I'll show you next week me sewing some of it together. Thank you. Bye.
It's a